Hello again, everybody. Lee Riddle with FC Tucker MD Realtors here. I'm here with Kevin O'Donohue, the owner of Lensing. We're here at their showroom just off Lincoln Avenue and Green River Road. And I wanted to do a video here and just let Kevin tell you a little bit about himself, how he got involved in the business, and what all they can offer as far as doors and windows. So, Kevin, I appreciate your time.
Lee, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let me clarify, one of the owners. I'm not the only owner.
Okay.
Just one of the owners.
Just one.
So
Yeah.
just make sure my other partners make sure that's
full disclosure.
Yeah, full disclosure there. But I appreciate you guys coming out this evening. I actually joined the business back in 2004. Moved back from Indianapolis. My grandfather started the business in 1948. So we're now moving into our third generation. I have two other cousins that were making this transition. So very, very excited about it. Very diverse company. What we focus on out here at our Lensing home showroom is focus on windows and doors, cabinetry, garage doors. Those are some of the areas that we really put a hard focus on out at this location. We've been out here for 30 plus years. We've done some recent remodeling and very excited about it, and excited to show you some differences in products and what's out there. Very challenging for consumers nowadays. There's a lot of choices out there as far as options, colors, styles, and it's one of those things that can be a little mind-numbing at times, and we like to be a resource here for someone to kind of stop in, see what's available, and learn a little bit about what's going in their house.
I know you can just easily get cross-eyed looking
Looking
at some of this stuff because there's
really
so many
can.
options. Now, before we get on topic, the little fun fact about Kevin, pretty big time football player back in the day, right?
I played some professional football over in Europe, American football even, not the European style football, but
That's
American
awesome.
football over in Europe. So I spent 3 years over there before I decided it was time to grow up and jump into a career and kind of move forward. But it was an awesome opportunity.
Oh, that's cool.
Was able to play here in town in high school, and went off and played in college and had a chance to play overseas.
That's cool. What position?
Was a safety and a receiver.
Oh,
So
nice.
got to play a little double duty there. It worked out well.
Now, we'll have another guest on here in just a minute. Her name is Jennifer. She's here. She'll talk more about like the homeowner and replacement type projects for doors and windows for homeowners doing it themselves or hiring a contractor to do it. So Kevin, he's going to just talk to us about more about just what the doors that they have to offer, the windows. So you want to start with the doors here?
Yeah. So one thing that we've seen, I'm going to step over here. One thing we've seen as styles have changed and everything else. Back in the day it was a 6-panel door. That's what people were using. A steel door is very, very popular. We're finding now that actually fiberglass is becoming very, very popular. And so you have different grains. You have oak grain fiberglass. You have fir grain fiberglass.
Yeah.
You also have smooth fiberglass. The benefit of a fiberglass door is it's going to be much more durable than a steel door. Sometimes with steel doors, the gauge on steel doors gets so thin, someone bumps into it or hits it hard.
You see dents in them all the time.
You get dinks in them all.
Now, these are exterior code.
These are exterior doors, more or less.
Okay.
So these work well. These great insulation value. Much more durable.
Yeah.
Not going to get the dents and dings. Always thing was you could always bond to a steel door like an auto body, but the reality of it is this.
Who wants to do that?
You get better look, you get better definition.
Yeah.
You get more detail with the door, and you also get some graining in the door, which is also something that allows homeowners to either paint them or stain them, whatever way you want to go.
That's
versus
nice.
Steel, really you only had the option to do painting.
That's nice. Now, when you say 6-panel, can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, so a 6-panel door was going to be just a opaque door, so it was going to be a door that didn't have any glass in it, and it was just going to have 2 small panels at the top, and then 2 panels in the middle, 2 panels at the bottom. We're finding this craftsman style here, which is kind of going back to the arts and crafts style back in the 50s and 60s, is really, really popular. And as you can see, it's got 2 recessed panels here in the door, and it's also got a smaller glass. What we're finding, Lee, is that homeowners want some glass, but don't necessarily want floor to ceiling glass as far as what they're looking at with their door. They feel like they get a little more privacy with this. You're also seeing people move more towards some opaque glasses. So instead of just having a clear glass, you see some going actually with a rain glass, obscure glass, because again, it allows you to get that light in there, but it does actually give you some more privacy. And you're just seeing some different trends and things going. the way the decorative glass, all the floral and everything that has been used in the past is really kind of starting to step back, and you're seeing more people go to more geometric shapes and just different kinds of lights to actually bring in some light, but not really have all the decoration, the floral. The old kind of styles have really kind of started to kind of fade, and a lot of the manufacturers are having to really scramble to introduce some different styles that are kind of meeting the needs of today's consumers.
Absolutely. I guess, are all these doors all 6-panel doors?
These doors are all going to be just a variation. So you have all kinds of doors. You got doors that are going to be you got doors. Some of these doors have actually blinds. That's something that people also really like, because the nice feature about that is you don't have to have the blinds mounted to the exterior, and so you actually get to have the blinds inside the glass, which is a feature that customers really like, because we all know between kids and pets,
I was getting ready to say,
it's very challenging more or less to
keeps the kiddos out of it.
Yeah, to keep those and go from there. And the nice thing is, I'll step over here, and just the operation really is very simple in regards to, you can lower your blinds. You have the option then to tilt, so you can open them and you can close them, or you can just go ahead and run that all the way down there, and then you obviously now have them, and they're there. So it's awesome. One of those features that this is a combination here of actually having blinds and grills, because you'll see a lot of times with these GBGs, which are called grills between the glass. So back in the day, it was much more popular to actually have, I'll show you this here, exterior bars. And so people always kind of were frustrated about having to clean around them, and so a lot of the manufacturers now have gone to this style, which is actually going to be grills between the glass, which is actually going to be something that you can clean the whole pane of glass without having to work around there.
Absolutely.
It's a style that's popular. You do lose a little bit of the architectural detail. So with this door, so I kind of pull it out there, you can kind of see this is an offering here where it has the hammered glass. So it gives you privacy, gives you a lot of light, but gives you some privacy, but also has the detail of having the traditional SDL, simulated divided light is what they call that, to where it's on the exterior. You still have different panes of glass, but they're large enough that the cleaning isn't that big of a deal. But we're finding this trend is also very popular right now, going away from that decorative glass like we talked about, and going more to
still get the light in there.
This style. Get some light in there,
privacy.
Get some privacy, and do some things with that. So each door is different, and we're finding that back in the day, you had doors that actually had glass a lot of times that were top to bottom. And now we're finding that actually people like this 3/4 look. They call this a 3/4 light is what they call this. And you'll see it's got a 1 panel at the bottom, and it's got a 3/4 light glass kit. Again, just as styles evolve and change, you're finding this is something that's being done. And the nice thing about this is you're able to change the look of your house and very quickly within a day. And the return on your investment based on when you're selling, or if you're actually just looking to stay there and have better curb appeal, it can be a quick change and a drastic change, all for a lot less money than doing some other major remodels.
I mean, just on a front door replacement, guys. The national average shows that you're getting at least 90% back on your return on investment (ROI) just for a front door. It's pretty good numbers.
Yeah, and and we're doing some different things. We offer doors pre-finished. We offer doors unfinished. Obviously, it takes the price point up a little bit higher if you go with a pre-finished door. But we've worked with a company, Provia, that does some pre-finishing on doors,
and looks awesome.
They do a tremendous job on the finish. It's one of those things that got a 7-year or 10-year warranty depending on which door you get pre-finished. And the nice thing about this is that that homeowner can leave in the morning, go to work, we'll come and install the door. They can come back that evening, have a brand new door installed, a whole new look, and not have to worry about anything. And it's a simple process that the remodel can happen that quickly versus having to open your house up for a number of days or a number of weeks or potentially a few months.
Weren't you telling me the other day you guys pre-hang them?
We do. We are the only business in town that still actually pre-hangs exterior doors. We have actually at our downtown office on kind of our main facility, 600 North 6th Avenue. We actually have a pre-hanging exterior door shop. So we actually keep a lot of these doors in stock between the door slabs, the door panels, the frames, and the sills, and we'll actually put those together. So it's a lot of versatility.
Yeah.
And we also have the access to order, some pre-finished product as well.
Awesome. What
And
about,
then-
go ahead.
When we get into, so also here we looked at, sliding doors too. We find that sliding doors are very, very popular nowadays.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the room in their house to actually have a hinge door, or
Yeah.
some do have a hinge door. They've taken a space and
It's
they've.
also got the.
It's also
you
got
know,
it's got the blinds
if I
in
can
there as
operate
well.
it, but
It's got the blinds in there as well. So
Yeah.
this one's a little different setup. So you kind of got that. Then this one is where you kind of do the. You can close
That's
them
where you
off. You can
adjust
kind of
them,
bring the light in. And again, it's one of those things that really not a nice feature.
That's
Many
nice.
people in their houses, maybe they repurpose a space and now have a table in an area, so the hinge door doesn't work so well anymore. A slider makes a great option. And again, what a great feature if you have pets and you got kids, you can do some different things.
French
without
doors
having
are
to do
really
that.
nice, but they take up space.
They do take up space, and you got obviously when you open them up, they take up space and everything as well. So, and there's all different levels. I mean, you got, right now you got fiberglass and steel doors that we talked about. Over here, if you want to walk over here, we can kind of show
Sure.
you actually some of the wood door deals as well.
These solid wood.
Yeah, these are actually going to be a mahogany door. It's one of those areas more or less that it's not for everyone, but I mean this is a 8-foot arch door, double door, and just one of the many options that are available. And again, probably a little easier on new construction to plan this. It's not as easy
Because
to
you
go
got
in.
an architectural change that you'd have to make if you didn't have an arch door already.
if you don't have an arch door ready, it makes it a little bit challenging.
that's beautiful.
But I mean, it's just one of those features again. As far as wood doors are beautiful. Part of the challenge with wood doors is you gotta finish them and you gotta maintain them. And
Yep.
our market with the hot and cold can make it kind of challenging, to be honest with you. So Lee, reality is, as long as someone's willing to accept the fact that hey, every year got to come in, do a new clear coat on it, and do those types of things. That's something that's a great door. But that's where fiberglass gives you the benefits of.
I was going to say, do you have fiberglass and something like that?
It's hard to. They make them. You start arching fiberglass, it's very, very expensive.
Sure,
so just, it's one of those things that is
just
available.
takes money,
But
right?
you do get some really nice looks with that. So we'll walk over here and I'll show you kind of the difference. So you see, this is a wood door that every year you're going to have to come back and and finish this. And then we have this over here. This is going to be another 8-foot door. A lot of doors in our market obviously are going to be 6'8". This is going to be an 8-foot door, and this is going to be actually a fiberglass door. So this gives you the look of wood, but gives you the durability of fiberglass, which again is hard to beat in our market with the swings in temperature we have. Wood is great and wonderful. You just got to maintain it. This is something that a lot of the wood doors require a certain amount of overhang before they can have it, so you have to have at least 10 to 12 feet of overhang to protect the door. Fiberglass door is not going to get you into that type of deal. So
now, what's the standard width? You have different widths of doors.
Yeah, standard width's going to be a 3.0 is going to be typical for a door. We also have 2.8s, but some manufacturers also get into making actually a 42-inch door. So instead of a 36 with 3.0, you get a 42, and you are seeing that a little bit as far as it makes a more grand entrance, makes a more grand opening, and also great for furniture as well.
Movers like it.
Movers like it. So that's where you see some double doors going in, but it's one of those things. Your standard width there is what that's going to be. And then some different options you have here too. We're showing this door with actually a clad frame. Whenever you're looking at doors, Lee, one thing that you'll find with doors is one of the biggest areas that people are going to have issues on is going to be the rot, and it's going to be right down here, right down there. Right, you go and it's soft down there.
It's on inspections
your door,
all the time.
Your door may be really in good shape,
Yeah.
but the fact is you have that there. And so let me show you just a quick little tool that we have here that is something that we kind of have standard with our product. And it's a really nice product, and it's going to be it's what it is. It's a frame saver jam, so it's a rot proof jam. So the bottom 4 inches of our jam material is going to be a composite material. that's integrated into
Oh, you get you tied in together.
that's
there.
integrated into the wood.
That's
So the
great.
benefit of this, it allows you to paint, stain, do what you want to do with it, more or less, but you're not going to get the rot there. And so our brick mold and our door frame has this, and so now you get the system that the door comes with, a fiberglass door comes with a lifetime warranty, and also your frame has that same deal there,
That's awesome.
which is one of those things. Inspections. You can have a regular
all
prime
the
frame
times,
out
yeah.
there. In 1 year, you can actually start having it soften up
Oh,
because
yeah.
it just wicks water up from there, depending on its exposure. And this tool has been a great tool. These guys introduced this product probably 10, 15 years ago, and we've decided just to make it standard with our product because it's one of those things.
That's a great idea.
It's a product that really pays for itself very
Yeah.
quickly because that's where doors may be fine, but you got the rot there, and you've been on many inspections. I
So
imagine,
many
when it's come up.
inspections that comes up.
Yeah.
So many.
So with that, I mean, I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer, if that's okay. Let her tell them a little bit
that's great.
on the windows and that side of things, because there's a lot of different things you can do with doors. Let us help those individuals that want to kind of see some different options. We have a rack here that has about 25 different doors, so we show different types of glass, different types of options. So instead of having to look at it in a catalog, you actually get to come here, touch and feel it, and see how it is. And that's one of those things that it's hard to know exactly what you want. Hard to pick out a picture out of a book to say, I like to have that on
You gotta come
the
see
front
it.
of my
You gotta
house.
touch it. You gotta feel it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'll shoot Jennifer here in just a second. But for now, I appreciate your time.
Hey,
and just so you know,
thank you very much.
he opened his doors to us for Young Leaders United. We're the Young Professionals group for United Way of Southwestern Indiana, and I'm the chair for that group. And they opened up their doors here. Very
Happy to do it.
very, very courteous of them to allow us to have a couple-hour event here for our young professionals here in the area. So, Kevin, I really appreciate
Again,
it.
Lee, thank you very much.
And
Appreciate
it's
it.
time. Maybe we'll do this again soon.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
We'll get Jennifer next week, and we're going to film her actually here in just a second. But you guys out there will see it next week for my next clip here, and learn more about the windows and the remodeling aspect of your home. So, thanks. Take care.